Motorhead Garage, the program that each week introduces you to and shows you how to install the latest in exciting and innovative products for your vehicle. Motorhead Garage is presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. Now here's your host, Dave Dobson.
Welcome to Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. Now, as you can see behind me, our crew's getting packed up and ready to head out on a little break. So in the meantime, let's take a little journey into the archives. It's been a while since we've been on the road, so we thought we'd take you back to one of our favorite trips, Biketoberfest in Daytona, with our old friend John Gardner.
Well, we're in my home state of Florida, Daytona to be exact. We're at Biketoberfest. This is an awesome bike rally. There's bike show, there's custom bike builders, and there's some of the top vendors in the nation are here. So we're at Biketoberfest, and so is Dave.
Well, John, you can get just about anything you want from one of the manufacturers here on the Midway. You can get food, hats, jewelry, clothing, and one of the most popular booths right over here. These are the Topcoat folks, and they have the magic elixir to make any bike look great.
Boy, we found one here. How about a 1951 Harley? Really cool because it's a panhead. What does a panhead mean? Well, you look at the engine, you got the top here, looks just like a pan. It's actually an 80cc motor stroked and bored. The front end here's got the Springer suspension on it, all the way down, satin paint, looks pretty good. Come down this way, you can actually see the primary down there, all opened up. The hammer right there, that's Grandpa's hammer, man. He's shifting that thing with that joker as he goes along. It's a rigid tail on the back. It's a rigid tail suspension. And you go around to the other side, you can actually see the engraving there, PHB, Panhead Bob. What a nice bike here at Biketoberfest.
Well, they say every motorcycle is an extension of the owner's personality, and I can tell you, this bike has a ton of personality, right down to the faded front fender on this vintage Harley Davidson, to the hand-painted tank. How do I know it's hand-painted? I can see the brush strokes. So this just proves that you don't need a really cool, fancy bike to fit into Daytona. All you need is a bike, and you're one of the gang.
Heading down Main Street here at Biketoberfest, walked into this swap meet. They got really neat stuff, but I need a couple bags for my bike. The problem is, these ones are looking pretty rough down here. Imagine I could take this back to Topcoat and they can fix it up real nice.
As you watch the traffic on the streets of Daytona, you see all sorts of motorcycles, and you realize these riders like to keep their bikes in top condition.
I've got an Indian Chieftain, which is this bike here, and then I've got two other Harleys, so I like the V-twin. Yeah, I kind of like this matte finish on this one. It's not as, you know, as much of a hassle, but it's important, you know, to keep them nice.
Topcoat works great on chrome, as well as the denim surfaces, as well as the painted surfaces on this bike. So with that being said, you're gonna be able to spray the product from the paint directly to the chrome badging, as well as into the denim of the motor, and you're just gonna see what the results do. Directly over the chrome, over the painted surfaces, and it's polishing this chrome to a nice deep mirror shine, as well as that paint. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the camera guys are right there. One single bottle, every single surface, phenomenal results.
Bike after my own heart. Big old chopper. Now what makes it a chopper? That big old rake on the front, man. Look at the triple tree and forks on this thing sticking out. Big old S&S motor, all chromed out and decked out. A monster with the S&S shorty carburetor down to the chrome exhaust. The thing is loud, the thing is mean, and the thing is awesome. Big old belt drive, and then the coolest part about the chopper is right there on that big old rear tire. What a monster. You got some rubber on the road on this joker. Great, great chopper.
Well, they say necessity is often the mother of invention, and that's certainly the case with Topcoat. Scott, how did you come up with the idea for Topcoat F11?
Honestly, I had a really bad car accident, and it was one of those, you know, life literally to me was over with. I didn't think I was going to walk again, so that's where it all started, was literally in a hospital bed with a laptop, a cell phone, and an idea. So my plan was I was touching every product that was ever made in the detailing market. I knew what it was, I knew what was out there, and I realized quickly there's too many products. And if there was technology that could do one product that literally would replace 99+% of all of that other garbage on the market, you'd have a home run. And that's what I sought out to do.
We bought Topcoat in July after we bought the CVO, and we love it. Anytime we use it, you can literally just take a dry rag and it wipes right off, depending on what it is. Now, if it's love bugs or something, take a little wet rag. It literally wipes right off. Anything else we've used, we've literally had to scrub to get all the stuff off, and you still have like that haze that the bugs leave on it. But the Topcoat doesn't. We don't have that problem.
More great stuff still to come when Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, continues.